All right, so we changed the setting for today. Um, Couple of things to mention. Oh fuck, I cannot do this. Yeah, a couple things to mention is the following. Yes, today, yesterday I didn't go to the gym. Today I went to the gym. I yes. Yesterday I didn't go to the gym. Today I went to the gym. I did a double workout like the champion I am. And in fact I did PR on squats, which is actually crazy because it's the first time that I do one workout after the other. First has been upper body, second has been legs, and I didn't really know how my body was going to respond. I didn't really know if I was going to feel tired or something like that. But so far, it's been actually good, you know. So that's really positive. Then, when it comes to, today, I did my morning routine. After that, I also read. I also, reading is inside my morning routine. I did deep work today. I went to the gym. I approached two girls, one for yesterday and the other one for today. Also, I moved to this girl that I spoke last week. Uh, Honestly, I wasn't really convinced. I didn't really want it, but it was like, well, why not? You know, just to have fun, which I don't really like because I believe that when you're not, you can't tell when somebody is interested or not interested, or when somebody is just moving for the sake of moving, or at least I believe they can tell when I act like that, you know, at least. But anyway, just a story from today. Apart from that, did my cheat day because Sunday is my cheat day. I actually follow the diet a lot. I just bought something from a supermarket, you know. I also took two protein meals, you know. It was cookie protein bar or something like that. And yeah, that was it. I ate a couple more peanuts, and yeah, that was really it. You know, nothing more. And apart from that, what else do I have to mention? What else? Yes, I did my night routine. I did it. Um, yes, I'm going to sleep early because, as you can see, it's quite well. You cannot see, but it's 9:51, which means I'm going to go to sleep on average probably 40 minutes before the average time what I would do normally, which is actually cool. And something which is super important today, I've done a lot of changes in my agency lately. I've done like my funnel has not been 100% dialed in. That don't mean that I wasn't getting a shit ton of appointments, but maybe that was one thing that I should have fixed. I realized that we can just not be speaking all day to people that are extremely unqualified for what we do. One of the things that actually qualify or actually determines if someone is going to close or not is whether they know what we're talking about when we mention Facebook ads. But if they think it is a scam, then it's a bad sign. You know, if they have never done it, or if they have only done, if they have only done, if they have only done, um, lead reselling platforms or stuff like that, it's just very difficult to convince them, you know, and they always think it's a scam. Only the ones that actually understand or just know something about Facebook ads. Okay, it's a platform that you can use to advertise your services. Like the likelihood of closing them probably multiplies, you know, multiplies a lot. So much that when somebody says to me on sales calls that they know that I actually get serious, like it's like, okay, let's get serious, let's close this dude, you know. But anyway, that was it. So I'm actually going to be running some Instagram follower ads for engagement, because something else that I've realized is that most, not most, but all of the guys that end up closing are engaged. it is a very green flag that somebody has seen our content, that somebody has taken the time to watch the video before the call, our VSL, all that stuff. It's so important that people do that. And when you book people on a book a call funnel, people are very likely not going to do that. Some guys will, yeah, of course, but we want more engagement than that. We want people to know us because we've got things to show. So that's what I'm essentially going to do. They actually worked well with me. They work well. I just stopped doing it because I was getting kind of uh, volume. I was not getting such big business owners through there, but I have to say that I didn't really invest that much to actually get to that conclusion. So that's something that I should improve as well. And yeah, I'm also going to be running a low ticket offer, which is essentially going to be a meta ads installation. It's essentially going to be 700 euros, very cheap just to start. Money has never been a problem, but I really want to make it especially cheap so that we can start selling. We can start making campaigns, we can start building the calls that I'm going to do, small calls, because I've realized as well that my market needs education. And yes, that is it. More things that I could mention in this video are that I hired a closer last week. I just completely finished the onboarding for him, the teaching, the SOP, the all this shit. I finished it today. So he's actually going to have very good material to start closing people. I've tried to prepare everything, or at least 90-80% of the things that I believe a closer should need to start selling in my agency. And yeah, that's really it. Apart from that, I'm still to make some changes in my I'm still to make some changes in my clients campaign, which is something that I've realized that takes a shit ton of time to actually analyze, because something that I've never done, and it's something that is quite technical, but I'm learning it, and it's really good. And apart from that, I have to mention that I have a couple more things to do, which I'm going to see now. Let me find this so I can actually tell you what else I'm preparing. Um, I increased the ticket of my high ticket offer. Instead of 1.5 grand up front, it's going to be 3 grand. I wanted to make a lower setup fee because of the higher cost on the ad budget, but honestly 1.5k I don't see is worth it. I don't see is actually even fair. So I'm actually going to change that. I'm going to make the creatives tomorrow for the new funnel, and also I'm gonna hire someone else to do outbound so that my my closer can start having calls, but just little by little, so he can actually have some skills, and he can actually build some experience before giving him the paid ads. For now I'm going to be handling that myself, but yeah, just for him to actually get prepared a little bit more. And yeah, this is really everything important I should mention. Apart from the fact that my calendar looks completely packed every day, I've realized as well that it's not good that I take so much sales calls, and especially if they are this unqualified. But I need to set a time every day just to work on infrastructure, because right now I can work on doing sales calls, or I can work on having somebody to do the sales calls for me. And as you know, a true business owner is going to do the latter. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Yes, it's true that I would take right now. I would make more money short term if I just do more sales calls. But if I do not work on infrastructure, there's going to be a moment where I close so much that I don't even have time to deliver, which is actually something similar to what is happening right now. And also, I'm never going to be able to scale because one person can only go so far. So you actually want to make a teaching so that you can onboard basically three closers at the same time, and them having the proper education to start selling within your agency. And the last thing I'm going to say, but not least, not for that less important, is essentially that I've realized that, just today I've got a mindset, like a paradigm shift, because I thought that certain business models were not possible or were difficult, but really I've just seen someone which is actually, um, I've I've seen someone which is not actually generating leads for their clients, but also is selling the leads. And about that, I realized that there's similar business, how can I call it? There is similar business models that I was thinking about regarding to doing sales for my clients. I always thought them to be too far, to be completely honest, but I just realized now that they might not be so far. And honestly, this is going what I'm doing right now, low ticket, high ticket, is going to be the one to take me to 30 grand a month. But from then on, from 50 grand a month on, then I might actually just do something else, which is actually doing the sales for my clients and just getting them to execute, so that they they have what I generate. Because one thing that I also realized that was a challenge for us was clients closing deals. I've brought one of my clients like 25, 50K plus projects. Well, no, well, nah, this is too much. Probably like 15, something like that. I probably given him 15 plus very good projects, and I've also given him like a lot of network opportunities, and he hasn't really been able to leverage, like he hasn't really been able to make so much money from it. Why? Because he doesn't know how to sell. I know that as a fact. I know that as a fact. He doesn't know how to sell. That's it. To compete with four other people, that is something that is normal in this industry. You need to know how to differentiate yourself. You need to know how to build more trust. You need to know how to make a good quote so that it's actually going to be something that is actually going to make the prospect consider working with you and accepting your quote. You know, that is sales problems. And I realized that, bro, I'm a machine at sales. I am a machine at sales. And I can sell anything to anyone. If you give me a couple months to just learn the service, the product, all that stuff, I will sell anything to anyone. In fact, I could even sell a remodeling project right now, just with the experience I've got. Me not knowing anything about building or construction or something like that. So it's actually making me think, okay, maybe what we should do is to actually get the leads, close them, get paid from the leads, and then we get one of these businesses to execute the project. A couple things, logistically speaking, it actually is a challenge that I have to solve as a business owner, because that means that you're going to have want to have closers around. You're gonna need closers, or salespeople to do the quotes, and that can take time. But maybe if you do like a more specific service, like bathroom remodeling company, and we give bathroom to people, then that can be something more different. But as well, I know how to do the social media thing for construction businesses. I know exactly what a prospects wants to see when they click your social media as a remodeling company. I know exactly what they want to see. And it's a pity that sometimes with some of my clients I cannot execute that because of their willingness to improve. I cannot teach them how to run their social media because I know they are not going to pay attention to that, or um, I cannot teach them how to sell because they believe it's not that important, and stuff like that. I'm finding all these limitations to actually deliver a good service just because of these little details that my clients are not able to solve for themselves, because having leads is just one of the problems. It's just one of the challenges you have as a business owner. Do you have a good fulfillment? Do you have a good sales system? Like, are your systems streamlined? There's all these questions that you don't even think. They don't even think, and I'm just solving one. That is the pure truth. The pure truth is that I'm only solving one. Yes, it's gonna get me far. It got me to 10 grand a month. It's gonna get me to 30 grand a month. But from then on, when I actually have money to make an investment, maybe I think a little bit bigger. Something that I do not like about this, that this is gonna this is gonna keep me on the Spanish market, and I never wanted that. I always wanted to have an agency paying zero tax. And this is actually something that is gonna make me. This is actually something which is gonna make me have to pay tax here in Spain. And here in Spain, businesses pay up to 50% of tax, which is something I do not want to imagine. So I'm already paying like 30%, but 50, bro. Imagine you done 100, like imagine you done like 500 grand, and you just pay 200K to nah, like, you can realize how crazy it is. But yeah, that's really it. That's gonna be everything for today. I hope you like it. I've got a video to watch. I'm gonna put this on YouTube, and I'm going to go to sleep, bro.